Hey guys, it's Scott again, and I'm making a follow-up to my last video that was entitled Drumbrute Kick Comparison or Test or something like that. I can't remember, but anyway, just go to my page and you'll find it. Anyway, the first one that I made was my second YouTube video ever, and it as bad as it was, it inspired me to try a little harder. So the audio that you're about to hear is going to be coming straight out of these things. Secondly, I'm going to be using the actual good camera on my iPhone instead of camera that faces you when you speak. So that should increase the video quality a little bit, I think. I'm using the exact same pattern. Sorry guys, I know you're probably sick of this pattern, but I think that it's good for two reasons. One, it is a very simple pattern that anyone can program, and two, since it's so simple, it gives me just a few sounds: a kick, a snare, a clap, and an open and closed hi-hat to program. If I had to program out a whole array of toms and all that stuff, we would get 4 completely different sounding machines, because even to get them to sound as similar as I got them to sound, which is not very good, it still took me like an hour and a half to try to get these things to sound the same. Because again, I'm not trying to prove which one's the best at doing what. I'm not trying to prove which is the overall best sounding drum machine, although that's fun to talk about. What I really wanted to prove was I wanted to put it out there that the Drumbrute is a good option for its price level, especially because it sounds at least good. People are saying a lot of bad things about it. This video, by the time it's done, should quiet the haters at least a little bit. Thank you for watching, and without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, we're back, and a little bit about our setup real quick in case you haven't seen the first video. I've got the Arturia Drumbrute side by side with the Roland TR8 and the MFB Tanzbar and the Vermona DRM1 MKIII, and that is being sequenced by my Arturia BeatStep Pro. Alright, now I've got, like I was saying earlier, I've got the almost identical drum pattern programmed into each of these, and we're going to cycle through them and listen to their audio. This time the audio is going to be directly input into the recording, and we should have a really good outcome. So without further ado, here is the Drumbrute. And that is kick number 2 coming out, not kick number 1. Kick number 1 sounds like this. And I actually really like that, but we'll get to that later. I'll mess with that a little bit. I had somebody ask me to play with it a little bit. So anyway, now we're going to try the MFB Tanzbar, which is this one right over here. And there's the Tanzbar. Okay. Now we're going to come over and hear the Vermona. Now I'm disappointed with how I was able to get this to sound. It's very difficult to, when you're designing sounds on the Vermona, try for a specific sound and get it. Maybe someone who's really experienced with this can, but you can get a wide variety of sounds with it. That sounds a little more. That's just the decay for the kick drum. I lengthened it, and that actually sounds quite a lot more like the 808. Okay, see, I'm only using the hi-hats here, the clap, snare, and the bass drum. Same thing on all of these. Alright, back to the Drumbrute. Okay, now this time I'll play with it a little bit and see what kinds of sounds we can get out of it. That was just lowering the pitch on that kick 2. Now, let's say you don't like kick 2. I'm going to just take that out of there. You can easily just replace that with. And this one's got a lot more parameters to mess with, and that's why I used this one primarily in the first video. I had actually this one. I had that one playing at the same time, and I didn't even know it. Oops, I just recorded that. So easy enough to fix. I'll just delete that. Okay, take record off. Now, this one, like I said, has all 4 of these parameters here that I can play with. So that's turned the decay all the way down. I like it all the way up for this demo. Somebody wanted some attack. This knob's actually called impact. You can barely hear that. It just adds a little bit of a click to the attack. That makes it a little bit spastic. I don't know if I like that. For now, I'll leave that kind of down. I really like this one, this setting that I found. With the decay all the way up, the pitch pretty close to almost all the way down. Alright guys, well, I hope you're satisfied. I really tried my best to illustrate the different sounds of the drum machines as compared to one another and show you that the Drumbrute is on the level. It may not be the best machine out there, but for the money, it's a really, I think, a smart buy. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to always have fun.